I am going to take this super gingerly because I have been informed that, wow, these are some huge berms. I can see there's some talcum powder there. I don't know these trails at all yet. Right, slow in, fast out. Slow in, fast out. Okay, that's it. I'm just being really dubious because my friends on Facebook on the Church of Dirt group said to be really respectful of the berms. If they even remotely look rocky and gravelly, they really are. Oh, chunky monkeyness. That was a that was a teeth rattler. Lovely. Ooh. Big berm of tunneliness. Oh. Okay, what have we got here? Yeah, that's potentially doable. Definitely not the gap jump though. Pre-ride mentality. Go past a feature you're not sure of and check it out. Excellent. Whoa.
Hello you absolute legends, and thank you so much for joining me today. I'm at the Flyup 417 bike park for the first time today, and I'm going to approach this park with a pre-ride mentality. I'm going to respect the trails, ride them at my own pace, check out the features, and even avoid some of the ones that I'm not sure about to carry on down the trail, hoping to repeat it on the next run. Please also be aware that this video is timestamped and the names and the trails are all included in the description for your convenience. Now, the day before, something switched off in my brain and I suddenly lost confidence in myself and the bike. As a result, I began making silly mistakes because I'd lost confidence in both. Has this ever happened to you, where you've lost confidence during a brilliant day out? This of course meant I was somewhat uncertain about coming to this park today after losing my confidence and then experienced a bit of anxiety. However, I knew I'd be in safe hands because my lovely friend Jonathan was there to help guide me down the trails. I was also unsure about releasing this video because I know I can ride better than this, and I feel a bit ashamed as to how slowly I'm going on some of the trails, but I also wanted to share it to illustrate what it's like to ride with a bit of anxiety after losing your confidence, using a brilliant pre-ride mentality that helped me enjoy a fabulous day at the park. So please join me as I explore these trails for the first time with that mentality. I'll showcase the trails through the perspective of someone learning MTB, me, rather than racing at breakneck speeds or performing gap jumps like I know a lot of you can. And I hope this demonstrates just how much fun you can have at the Flyup 417 bike park, my friends.
Yep. Alrighty then. First trail at 417. I am going to take this super gingerly because I have been informed that, wow, these are some huge berms. I can see there's some talcum powder there. I don't know these trails at all yet, and I don't want to be silly. Wow, I can see if you know this park, you could probably do ridiculously well. But again, I don't, so... And I kind of lost a little bit of confidence yesterday afternoon, which doesn't help. Yeah, I need to... Right, let's try this one. That's better. Concentrate on the next one. And this is tight. Let me just concentrate on these next two. Head in the game, head in the game. Right, this is going to be... Try it, wow. Right, slow in, fast out. Slow in, fast out. Okay, that's it. Slow in, fast out. Okay. Right. Wow. This is such a brilliant place to practice berms. Holy crikey. Oh man, you could almost have a Church of Dirt day here of fun, fluffiness and sessioning. Slow it down, calm it, rein it in. Pre-ride mentality.
I know that might sound strange, but this cheese roller is a fantastic way for me to practice that slow in, fast out, and that's something my coach Sam taught me. Basically, I'm going in slow to the berm, I'm making sure that all my braking is done ahead of time, I've got my line choice made up, I've got bike body separation in check, and I've got my body position right. And as I go slow into that berm, something I notice every time I do it is if I get everything right, I really do feel that I'm coming fast out the other side, every single time.
Right, let's rein it in a little bit because you got a little bit too fast then, I think. So let's And these two, that's really gravelly. Okay, nice and pre-ride mentality. Well done, well done, well done. Right. Okay. Yes. This is pre-ride. Take it slow. Right, I can see they're trying to get me super fast here, and I don't want to do that because I don't know what to... Okay, those three I can understand why. That's chunky. Chunky. Chunky and chalky. Okay. I can understand why they call this cheese roller. My right leg is already twitching. Right. I'm not going to try and do tabletops. Just a tiny bit of air. That's it. Just a tiny bit. Let's concentrate on the berms. Oh, I'm not going to lie to you. That was awesome. And I'm really chuffed about being sensible on that and not being a muppet. Oh, John, that was awesome, mate.
Well done.
That pre-ride mentality. Yeah.
The legs ache down there.
My right leg was twitching.
Yeah.
The concentration on that trail.
Yeah.
And I could see, do you see those three beautifully built, almost concrete-like looking berms?
Yeah.
I had to rein it in because I can see that's one heck of a way to get some speed up. Okay, into Blue Raccoon, back to the cars because it's already too hot. We need to remove our jackets. So another pre-ride mentality. Okay. Okay. Blue Raccoon. Look at John doing all the back tail flips. Giving it large. Oh, cheeky bit of air. Okay. Okay. Slow in, fast out, Jason. And I apologise that because I don't know this park here. Oh, that was a bit nerve-wracking. I hit a bit of gravel then. Okay. No, I didn't get that one right. That's okay. Let's get it back here. There we go. It's okay. And first time down this trail, I'm not worried. I messed that one back up there, and there we go. Right. Okay. Right. Trust the berm, trust the berm. There we go. And another one. Okay. Let's rein it in. Okay. Slow in, fast out, slow in, fast out. Slow in, fast out. Slow in, fast out. And again, slow in, fast out. And again. Practice, practice, practice. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can do this like this. Yeah, I'm not quite warmed up enough yet. That was quite a quick switch back. Okay, that's not bad. These are all such cheeky trails, aren't they? So lovely, so much personality. Wow. Oh, this one's a bit... Okay, that was Blue Raccoon, that was a lot better. Yeah, still practicing, still being pre-ride mentality.
And then it takes you around to about here somewhere, and there's a nice steep shoot down, basically, and then we'll regroup at the next section down.
Okay, well I'll wait for you to stop.
Yeah,
And
it's only sort of, I don't know, 50 metres down.
okay, pre-ride mentality on the first red. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is much more natural now, isn't it? Oh, chunky monkey. Oh, I say, nurse. Oh, no, I did try it, but that's okay, slow and sure. Okay, so that's jumps. Rocky. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, this is steep. And, oh, I'm gonna have to dab there. I didn't get that one right.
After that dab, I couldn't get my foot back in the pedal, so I was going down here with my foot half on and off the pedal. That's why I had to slow it down and rein it in, because I didn't have my feet in the right position, and I'm absolutely obsessed about making sure they're in the right position so I can actually do the trail properly.
Yeah, I know. I had to dab. I screwed that up. I couldn't get my head round it.
No, I have to twice of that.
I couldn't get my head round that one, and then that was bad because I didn't have my foot in the pedal, and then you heard that whoom.
I know in my heart of hearts, looking back at this video, I can ride better than this, but I think I'd had a wobble the day before and I wanted to show what it was like to have that little bit of a lack of self-confidence, but also to then use that pre-ride mentality to enjoy a brand new bike park for the first time, knowing I was staying within my limits and having an absolutely amazing time.
I'm just being really dubious because my friends on Facebook on the Church of Dirt group said to be really respectful of the berms if they even remotely look rocky and gravelly. They really are. Oh, chunky monkeyness! That was a teeth rattler. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. Oh, now that would have been interesting. Good, because John's trying to guide me down it, which I really love. He's such a great rider and a person with a great deal of knowledge, and it's so nice to have someone that knows a park to help you. Oh, that was a bit of air. That was lovely. Let's try and catch this one. Right. See, I'm not, I'm making mistakes here, and that's absolutely fine. Mistakes are meant to be made. Slow in, fast out. But these are super tight. Super tight. Oh, look, the dual slalom. Okay, just quite, it looks quite much more natural. Those berms at the end there caught me out because they were much tighter than anything we've done here before. So slow in, fast out doesn't cut it. You go fast out, but you've got to rein it back in again. That's just mental. Right.
I don't know what's on this, alright, so.
Okay. Roly dual slalom of slalominess. Oh, it's quite much more natural, isn't it? Oh. Oh, cheeky. This does feel a lot more secure. Excellent, mate, that was lovely. That was really nice. Okay then. Like I say, don't get me wrong, something as silly as that, that would have been completely different a year ago. Right. How do you know what's a gap and what's not a gap?
There's a sign that says gap, not a gap.
Right, okay. Right, it's Dubby Skipper. Oh. Following John. And a load of people behind us, so we're probably going to have to pull over at some point. Ooh. Lovely. It's oh no, I don't think I would have done that. That's just not something I wanted to do then. That put me off, that did. That was a ridiculous jump. Go around these because these are gap jumps. The computer says no. Pre-ride mentality. Wow. Oh. Oh, no, just no.
Now I look back at this video and that's ridiculous, because I could absolutely clear those rock gardens, and that's just so silly. But again, this goes back to that pre-ride mentality. If you're in the flow of something, I'm concentrating on the trail, and if I'm not sure about something, it's better for me to have a look at it and think, well, you know what, maybe I'll get that next time. It's not the end of the world. The most important thing is to get down the trail, analyse the features, and for me, really understanding how well this trail grips, how it flows, and how I feel about it as a whole. And so far it's been absolutely amazing.
I have to say that the most hilarious thing going through my mind then is I knew that both of us were doing exactly the same thing, is slowing as much down as possible, so we didn't actually try to do anything other than jumps, other than just go boop. That was it. Oh, right, this is Flowberone. Oh, chunkiness. Oh, dropping. Okay, what have we got here? Oh, yeah, that's potentially doable. Definitely not the gap jump though. Pre-ride mentality. Go past a feature you're not sure of and check it out. Excellent. Whoa. Yeah, I'm glad we missed that first one. I wasn't quite sure about it.
Yeah. That second one, not to keep the pressure on that.
Yeah.
I'm just making it slow as I can.
Yeah, John's doing a pre-ride mentality as well, because like I say, a lot of features on here are new, and he hasn't ridden it for a long time. So I don't know what to expect here, so I know it looks like I'm being ridiculously slow, but I don't mind, because when you don't know what's happening after the next berm, that's, oh, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one either, to be honest. Whoa. No, dabbage occurred. Dabbage occurred. I think even John said no. These tables down here are quite fierce as well. That was fantastic. That is what I call a pre-ride mentality. Going past features you're not sure of. And I think we saw at least one or two there that we actually said no to. Even again. Yeah. The rock garden of hatefulness.
Kinky Hose at the top, which
Yeah.
we've not done yet.
Okay.
Which is a little bit more twisty turnies at the top. And then down route, sort of steep rocky chute. And then Missing Link into Igneous. Missing Link has some rock drops and drops on it, but it's less steep than Igneous.
Okay.
That's it.
Cool.
Okay.
Right. Pre-ride mentality again then. Right. See, we've had lunch now, and I wouldn't say I'm super warmed up, but I am a little bit warmed up, but I don't want to get cocky, because this is again a new... Oh, this is... No, this... Yeah, sorry, that's really rocky. I'm not taking any risks here. And I know it sounds stupid, because you guys can probably do this, but I've just been told to be really, really careful on a first run on any trail. If it looks like it's rocky and it's slippy, it is. Okay. Oh, bottom bracket. Oh, I had a bottom bracket and a bit of damage. Right. Down into Pinball Wizard. My foot in the pedal properly. Oh.
A few moments later.
Right. I've lost John now because I messed up then. around this one. I want to take the outside line. Wow, that wind is really picking up. Rock garden? No! What is the right line on that one? Oh! Yeah, I didn't line up properly for that one. So yeah, see, I think part of it is my friends have wisely told me to just... I don't have the confidence on this trail on my first visit to try and swoop those berms. See, I'm reining it in on everyone. Reining it in after everyone, I think, because you can get so much speed. A little bit of a jump. Cheeky! Yeah, this is gonna look ridiculous to those of you who know this place and are really good riders, but I just... this is really quite gnar. Oh, bit of air! Shark fin, maybe? Oh, I say, that was lovely! Oh, big berm of tunneliness. Oh. That was...
I would like to say a massive thank you for Jonathan for taking me that day, looking after me, telling me about the trails, being there and guiding me down them to let me know what to expect, and having a bit of a pre-ride mentality himself. I don't think I can show any more better proof than group rides equals progression on a day like today, where I also had fun on the group ride, but the progression was the fact that I'd had a wobble the day before, lost my nervousness, lost confidence in myself, and I had a bit of anxiety. My progression was the fact that I went back to basics, did a pre-ride mentality, I experienced the park for the first time, and I had an absolutely amazing time. I went back and hit many of the trails again and again and again, and of course I've got better footage, but that's not what this is about. This is about showing what it's like to hit those trails for the first time, hitting them a bit nervously, unsure about what the features are like, and checking them out as I descend the trails. I actually had an awesome time on a couple of the trails, including my best ever run on Blue Raccoon, but sadly the video editing didn't work properly and my GoPro had a bit of a malfunction, so it's only something I can have in my memory and not share with you. My friends, this is me advocating once again that group rides equals more fun and group rides equals progression. I had an incredible time. I'd like to thank Jonathan again for helping me, and I cannot wait to share more of my diaries with you as I overcome anxiety, not just on the bike but maybe off the bike as well, as a person that does sometimes suffer from it. I am so happy and chuffed that all of you have come along on this journey with me. You've given me such great words of wisdom, such great advice, such support, and I've learned so much from all of you. Until next time, my friends, I'm going to wish you now and always many, many happy trails.